Now, the International Center for Tax and Development has appealed to government to reassess the E-Levy to make the tax more effective. The center believes a review will help address public misconceptions of the tax and make it more effective. Matilda Ajato's report read to you.
Ghana's E-Levy, introduced in May 2022, stirred waves of debate within the country's financial landscape. Despite its contentious nature, the International Center for Tax and Development, in partnership with the Ghana Revenue Authority, has highlighted the importance of digital financial service taxation in Ghana and reviewed the impact of the mobile money taxation on the country. Martin Hessen is the Research Director of the International Center for Tax and Development. He stressed the importance of informed discussions on key findings regarding the impact of the tax on the mobile money market, especially the
E-Levy in Ghana is an important tax. It's raising over $1 billion cedi of revenue each year. It's also clearly a tax that's going to be reviewed and debated in the election campaign this year. So it's important that we have strong, solid research on which to debate the discussion. Some of the things that we found from our research are, firstly, well, there's some concern that maybe when you introduce a tax such as this, it may affect the growth in the mobile money market. Actually, the impact that we saw was only modest and only temporary. And in the long run, it seems that the growth in mobile money usage has continued in spite of the tax. Secondly, we looked a little bit at the impact on individuals. And we found that while the tax does affect the poor more than it affects wealthier people, in the design it's maybe among the more progressive of taxes that we see of this nature across Africa. And one key reason for that is the exemption threshold of 100 cedi per day on transactions, which actually does a lot to protect the poor.
The Deputy Commissioner in charge of Strategy, Research, Policy and Programs at the Ghana Revenue Authority, Charles Adair, said the challenges faced in implementing the mobile money levy introduced in Ghana must guide future policy decisions. The E-Levy was reduced from 1.5% to 1% after several agitations from some business groups, political parties and the public.
In 2022, some amount of about 600 million was collected. Rather, in 2023, we were able to improve on this performance, and we raised almost 1.2 billion from the E-Levy. The idea is, how can we improve tax revenue without burdening the existing taxpayers? So we are always looking for an approach, new areas to tap into the informal sector so that everybody in Ghana will contribute his quota in revenue collection. The formal system has depended on existing businesses, employees, in always raising the national revenue. And there's a need for us to go into the informal sector to be able to raise revenue to support the country. We always have the challenge that Ghana tax to GDP is below our peer countries.